Okay, having done some work on straight lines, we'll now move on to circles. We define a circle as the locus of a point that moves in a plane at a fixed distance r from a fixed point whose coordinates are, shall we say, h and k. R is called the radius and h and k are the center coordinates. So by use of the distance formula, we get x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And that's based on the Pythagoras theorem. Expanding, we get x squared minus 2hx plus h squared plus y squared minus 2ky plus k squared equals r squared. Rearranging, x squared plus y squared minus 2hx minus 2ky plus h squared plus k squared plus r squared is 0. That's as far as we got. And more generally, you can say x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equals 0, where I've put a equal to minus 2h and b equal to minus 2k, and c is h squared plus k squared minus r squared. This formula here is the general form of a circle equation. I was going to say straight line there. I meant a circle. Okay, let's take some examples. The first example, it'll take a little time to write down, so just be patient with me. A circle, a center, the coordinates we'll say are 2, 5, and radius 7. And we want to find an equation for that circle. So find an equation. Say the general point we'll say is xy, if you're using x and y axes. General coordinate is xy. And then by what we've seen already, x is using the distance formula, x minus 2 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 7 squared. And it often is left in this form, but you may be required to expand it, in which case you will write x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared minus 10y plus 25 equals 49. And rearranging that, we get x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 10y minus plus 29 equals 49. And finally, get x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 10y minus 20 equals 0. So that is our final answer. So go to a second example. Just check this first example to make sure I haven't made any mistakes. That's okay. That's okay. Thanks for that. That appears to be all right. That should be okay. Right. So, sorry for the delay. And now move on to the second example, which is a sort of converse of that. And this time you'll be given the general equation. So a circle has equation x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 12y minus 3 equals 0. We want to find the radius and the center coordinates. So what we have to do, we have to go back to algebra and complete the square on the x terms and the y terms. And what we will then get is x minus 5 squared. You have to pay back 25 plus y plus 6 all squared, but you have to pay back 36, and then the minus 3 equals 0, and so we then get x minus 5 squared plus y plus 6 squared equals 25 plus 3, 28, plus 36 is 64, which is 8 squared. So the center is 5 minus 6, the opposite signs to the ones in the bracket, and the radius is 8. So that completes that. Thank you for listening.